Good afternoon, everyone. We are live in Liberty with your week's worth of events. Just want to note real quick before we get started with these events that if you don't hear yours listed, there's 3 ways you can get that information to us. You can email tourism@libertycounty.org. You can give us a call at 912-368-4445, or you can upload it yourself on our website, which is www.libertycounty.org. Under the calendar tab, there's a space at the bottom where you can upload it yourself. So let's go ahead and get started. And we do have a special guest today that I'll be introducing in just a minute. On Monday, the City of Gum Branch Council meeting is today at 7:30. There's Community Power Yoga at the Hinesville Live Oak Public Library, and that's today at 6:40, and that is free. And then American Legion Post 168 will have their bingo night, and that begins at 6:45 p.m., and you can join in for a chance at the $500 jackpot. On Tuesday, the 19th, free enrollment and renewal assistance for Medicaid and Peach Care for Kids. That's from 9 to 4 at the United Way office on MLK. WorkSource Coastal, also located on MLK, will have a body language basics and interviewing skills workshop, and that's from 9 to 11 a.m., and then an orientation workshop at 3 p.m. The grand opening for Liberty Regional Medical Center's walk-in clinic is on Tuesday, and that's at 11 a.m. There's Open Computer Lab at the Hinesville Live Oak Public Library at 12:30 p.m. The Hinesville Downtown Merchants Association will have their first meeting at 5:30 p.m., and that's here in our Chamber and CVB offices. And then there's a 3D pen creation class for children at Hayes Library on Fort Stewart at 10 a.m. On Wednesday, the grand opening for Planet Fitness is at 9 a.m. Come out and join us. There's coffee and conversation all about art, and that's from 10 to 11 a.m. at Southern Suites. There's an open computer lab at the Midway Riceboro Library at 5 p.m., and then Panther Youth Football Camp for ages 6 to 13 is at 5 p.m. Now it is my pleasure to introduce to you Sergeant Major Retired Chaffee, and he's here to talk about an event called Operation Stand Down. Sir, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for inviting us for being here. Stand down. What does it mean? It means return to rear. Some places R&R, basically what we used to have in Vietnam and overseas, to rest and relaxation. But the stand down that we're talking about here is going to be on the 23rd of June at Bradwell Park from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's called Operation Stand Down, to put information out. The first stand down was in 1988 in San Diego, California, and it was started by the Vietnam veterans back at that time, trying to get information out to the Vietnam veterans, what's available to them while they were coming back. What we're doing now is to offer a wide range of needs to the young veterans that are coming out of the military, not really the retirees much as the ones that are PCS and ETS. And what we're going to do is provide to them anything that they need to know about job offers, what to do, resumes, health issues. We're going to have the VA people there from our clinic here in Hinesville. We're going to have the hospital VA from Dublin down. We want to emphasize U.S. Army Reserve, Marine Reserve, Navy and Air Force, Army National Guard, and as I stated before, all personnel are coming out of, for example, from Fort Stewart. Young soldiers do not know what to do, where to go. We want you to come down and see us on Saturday, the 23rd. We're asking all the NCOs and officers and warrant officers at different stations, especially at Fort Stewart, to talk up to their soldiers and have them come down here and see us so we can help them out, because there's a lot of people that have a lot of questions to ask. What is going on? What is available to be? We're also covering the area too, homeless veterans and homeless personnel and low income. Please come down and see us and see what we can do to help you out, and that maybe answer your question.
Thank you, Mr. Chaffee. And just to reiterate, is there a charge for this event for a veteran to attend?
No, there's not.
Okay, that's a good thing to say. So Saturday, Bradwell Park at 10 a.m.
Right. Okay. If you do not know where Bradwell Park is, it's right across from the street from City Hall or the old courthouse.
Okay. All right, getting back to our week of events, on Thursday, we have WorkSource Coastal Hinesville Job Center. We'll have an effective networking workshop at 2, and then an Attitude is Everything workshop at 3. The Hinesville City Council meets at 3 p.m. The Liberty County Board of Commissioners meet at 5 p.m. Hinesville Farmers Market, which is every Thursday, is from 3 to 7. Panther Football Camp, again, ages 6 to 13, is at 5. There's a robotics and coding club that meets at Hayes Library on Fort Stewart. That's from 10 to 11 in the morning, and they have other dates as well. We encourage you to check out their Facebook page for those other dates. And then there's a monthly craft hour at Hayes Library on Fort Stewart, and that's at 3:30 p.m. On Friday, you please join weekend sessions, jazz and more. My good buddy Bernard, 7 p.m. at the Performing Arts Center. There's Friday Night Flicks with the USO. They will be showing the Justice League, and that begins at 6 p.m. And then weekend sessions, like I said, jazz and more, 7 p.m. at the Performing Arts Center. Don't forget that one. On Saturday, Bob Ross oil painting with Miss Nancy Melcher at 12 noon. The Raekwon McMillan Youth Football Camp at 8 a.m. There's a kids newspaper art with Azure Art Studio at 9 a.m. You pre-register for that at azureartstudio.com. The Coastal Campaign for Healthy Kids will be at the Midway Riceboro Library at 10 a.m. There's a mother-son date night at Chick-fil-A that starts at 5. There's Movie Under the Stars at Holbrook Pond, and that featuring Jumanji. Welcome to the Jungle at 8:30. Operation Stand Down we've already covered. And then also the Marne Point Community Center and Liberty Woods Community Center on Fort Stewart will have a family fun day that is open to the public, and that is from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and that'll take place at Fort Stewart Family Homes and Marne Point Apartments. And then on Sunday, you have another chance to take that Bob Ross oil painting class with Nancy Melcher. You can RSVP for those classes by giving her a call at 912-335-6655. And then there's also a summer art program that begins Sunday, and you can register for that at azureartstudio.com. There's some ongoing events that are taking place, like the Woman Heart Hinesville Walking Group, and they meet every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 12 to 12:30 at Liberty Regional. The Liberty County Recreation Department pools are open. They are open from now until August 4th, 2 to 6 every day. It's $2 per swimmer. There's also some special family nights during the week, swim lessons, and private pool party bookings are available. For more information on that, you can give them a call at 876-5359. As always, we hope you have a great week and you get out and explore Liberty.